Throughout history, angels have been seen as divine beings sent to guide, protect, and help humanity. In most religious traditions, angels are portrayed as messengers or servants of God, acting as intermediaries between the divine and humanity. However, the idea that every angel who helps us has fallen brings us into a more complex and mystical understanding of angels. One where their fall is not merely a fall from grace, but a deeper, transformative act that allows them to assist us in our lives. To understand why every angel who helps us has fallen, we must examine the nature of angels, the concept of the fall, and the symbiotic relationship between humans and these divine beings. The first key aspect of this idea is the traditional role of angels in religious texts. In most monotheistic religions, angels are seen as messengers and servants of God, created to carry out the will of the divine. They are typically portrayed as beings of perfect obedience, devoid of free will or independent thought. However, when considering angels who assist us, particularly those who may not simply serve as passive messengers, we encounter a different dynamic. These angels often step outside the confines of strict obedience to fulfill a greater purpose. This stepping beyond what is mandated or expected can be viewed symbolically as a fall. In many religious traditions, the fall refers to a spiritual or existential transformation. Angels or beings who were once part of the heavenly order, but who chose to rebel or venture outside their original purpose. The most well-known example of this is the story of Lucifer in Christian theology. Lucifer was once a high-ranking archangel, but his pride and desire for power led to his fall from grace. However, what is often overlooked is that Lucifer's fall opened the door for a new understanding of the role of angels. Lucifer's choice to defy God and embrace free will allowed him to become a figure of agency, one who could act outside the established order. This notion of falling to assist humanity is central to understanding why every angel who helps us has fallen. The fall, in this context, represents the transcendence of divine limitations. Angels who have fallen are no longer just passive agents of God's will, but are transformed into beings with greater understanding, empathy, and a sense of connection to human experience. These fallen angels possess knowledge of both the divine and the human, and it is this duality that enables them to help humanity in ways that are not restricted by divine hierarchy. In some interpretations, the fall allows these angels to experience the fullness of existence, both the light and the darkness, and therefore, they can serve as more compassionate, relatable guides for us. Furthermore, the fall symbolizes sacrifice and personal transformation. By falling from their heavenly realms, these angels give up their eternal bliss and celestial status to become more attuned to human suffering, struggles, and choices. The sacrifice of their former existence allows them to better serve humanity in moments of crisis, pain, or transition. For example, angels like Raphael and Gabriel, who are often depicted as healers and protectors in religious traditions, act as guides who transcend their original roles. Raphael's mission to heal not only the sick but also the soul signifies that his fall allows him to be more in tune with the complexities of human life. Gabriel, as a messenger of divine truth, also steps beyond the role of a passive observer to offer guidance and comfort in times of distress. Their transformation, their fall, represents their ability to assist us in our most human moments. This notion of fallen angels helping humanity is also supported by the concept of empathy. To truly help another, one must understand their struggles, fears, and limitations. Angels who remain in the heavenly realm without experiencing the trials of the human condition would be detached from the very essence of what it means to suffer or to need help. The fall of these angels allows them to connect more deeply with human struggles, as they can now relate to the challenges that we face, be it suffering, doubt, temptation, or fear. Their fall gives them the unique ability to guide us through darkness, not as perfect celestial beings, but as entities who have experienced the complexities of both light and shadow. Additionally, the fall represents a necessary act of defiance against the rigid structure of heaven. It is through their willingness to transcend their original purpose that these angels help to break down barriers between the divine and the human. By stepping out of their prescribed roles, these angels become more accessible, more human in a way. Their fall makes them relatable guides, ones who understand that to help, one must sometimes walk through the shadows. This is evident in stories like that of the Watchers in certain apocryphal texts. These angels, who descended to earth and interacted with humanity, broke divine laws to share knowledge with us. While their actions were seen as transgressive, they ultimately served humanity in ways that pure, unchallenged obedience could not. In conclusion, the idea that every angel who helps us has fallen is not about punishment or rebellion, but rather about transformation, sacrifice, and empathy. The fall allows these angels to transcend their original purpose and gain the knowledge, experience, and compassion needed to guide us through our most difficult moments. By experiencing both divine and human realms, these fallen angels are uniquely positioned to assist us, showing that true help often comes from those who have walked through darkness and emerged transformed. Far from being a fall from grace, this transformation is a necessary part of their ability to help humanity in meaningful, relatable ways. Through their fall, they embrace the fullness of existence, both divine and human, and offer us the guidance we need to navigate our own journeys.